Okay, sorry. Today started with a little of technical issues, but we got this. So welcome everyone. Thank you so much for being on the Fast Track to SC call today. I always love these calls. This is probably my favorite call of the week because we get so much inspiration from people doing the business all over the world, and it's just amazing. I was asking before where everyone is from, and we literally have the whole world online. So this is just so inspiring for me by itself. But today we have a speaker that I got to know lately, and I really love. So I'm really excited to have the chance to introduce her. So Kat, I didn't know she's from Estonia, so from Europe, but she lives in Canada. She's currently an SC, and she has been in the business for 8 months. After having said no to it first, she came to a point in her life where she knew that things needed to change. Kat has got a law degree, but doesn't work a single day in the field. I know what it means. Instead, she's been traveling the world working as a waitress and recently also as a yoga teacher. When she first said yes to the business, she seriously didn't know what she got herself into. She hoped for a part-time income that would help her pay for the bills, and while slowly starting to move towards a different career path. But a few months into the business, she realized that she had won the jackpot with this, and she grasped its potential. She then quickly decided to go down to part-time with her other job and dedicate more time to the business. This business has been pushing her out of her comfort zone. She used to be super self-conscious, afraid to come out of her shell and shine her light. And look at her. Today, she's the speaker for our call. But with the amazing self-development that comes with this business and the support from all these amazing mentors and sideline buddies, she was finally able to live up to her true potential and find the path that she was meant to walk. So now she's about to go full time with the business. Congratulations on that. And finally live life on her own terms. So Kat, welcome. I'm so excited for this call today. So I want to know more about your story.
Thank you so much. That was really emotional to hear my own story back. I was like, oh my God, I'm so nervous. So yeah, I've been in this business for 8 months, and it's been definitely a kind of roller coaster. Like, there's been lots of ups, there's been heaps of downs. I've thought about quitting so many times, like so many times. It's ridiculous. But here I am still, and I definitely know that this business has pushed me on so many levels. I have grown so much as a person that I'm not the person I was 8 months ago. And that's probably one of my favorite things about it, because I really didn't realize that it would push me so much out of my comfort zone, and it's been incredible. I've definitely had some low times. When I had just joined, my mentor quit just before I was about to hit VF. So I was like, oh, how am I meant to do this? How am I meant to do this business alone? I managed, I hit VF. I had to restart, but I hit it. She's now back in the business, but you know how things work. And then I also kind of had the moment after I hit VF. I was like, okay, I've got this. I'm going to put it on cruise control and I'm just going to let it roll. And quickly realized that that's definitely not how this business works. And it wasn't really until I went to GoPro in Vegas that my business really started taking off. I really couldn't afford going. I was like, I had just been fired from my other job, and it was like off season here in Canada, and where I live in a little ski town, so you can't really get work off season. I was like, okay, no, I'm going to make it work. I had the ticket, so I bought my flight ticket. I shared accommodation with the rest of the girls. And I learned so much within those few days that I had just so many slaps in my face. Like, I think the biggest one was the fact of, because we're self-employed, we still have that employee mentality where we think that, I'm just going to do what I need to. But we don't realize that we need to put in the work. And I remember when Eric Bora asked us, like, if you would be your own employee, would you have fired yourself already? And I was like, hell yes. I would have been long gone. And that's when I really started thinking about it. And also he was asking us questions like, write down the things that take most time in your life, and what are your priorities? And I started writing things down, and then he was like, okay, where is your network marketing business in this list? And I was like, oh shit, it's on number 3. I'm like, ooh, no wonder I'm not getting any results. So again, like treating this kind of as a hobby rather than a business at the beginning, and wanting my business results, but not really getting them because I wasn't putting in the effort and I didn't have the consistency. Because like I said, when I hit VF, I kind of went on cruise control. So yeah, many realizations at GoPro, consistency being the biggest one, and also the fact that I need to be my own boss. Like my calendar is my boss now. Like I've got all my DMO listed in there and I go through it every day, making sure that I do what I need to do. So it's been a crazy path, definitely. Still, like Sylvie said, when she said that when she quit her business and went full time, she like wasn't actually there. That's exactly what I'm at. Like I'm thinking of going full time in May, but I'm probably not quite there yet with the money. But who cares? Because I'm just gonna make it happen. Who cares? It's okay. Like it's just, you gotta have that vision. You gotta have that push. And I was really honored when Tash asked me to be on this call, because I was like, I don't know if I can be on this call. Like I didn't really fast track the SC. It took me 6 months to really get there. So yeah, but it's been amazing. My team has been growing rapidly after Vegas. Since Vegas, I have gotten 16 new team within like 3 months. So yep, it's been going. So now learning lots of new things. I'm part of Babes in Business, so I don't know if most of you will know about it. It's Shani's downline, and we do this business slightly differently than maybe the rest of Juice Plus. But Shani likes to say another level, another devil. So currently I am recurring my next devil, as in being SC now and have so much team underneath me, and to keep them motivated, keep them working, and being okay with the fact that people have different goals and people are going to flake away. I had one of my rock stars quit last week, and it was really, really hard for me, especially because I had put all my love and energy into her, and it was really, really painful. So yeah, learning lots of new things all the time, constantly. But I was asked to talk a little bit about consistency and DMO today. So I've made a little list here to talk about those things. And super important, I think, what we kind of forget about it as well, especially because we get so caught up with work, because often when we start this business, we still have another job because it's not a full-time income straight away. So having work, having a social life, having your loved ones, we tend to forget about ourselves. And I think it's the biggest mistake we can do, because we are all about sharing love and sharing health and sharing wealth. But how can we do that if our own self-love pot is empty? So part of my DMO is daily to spend time for myself, with myself. I don't know how many of you have listened to Hal Elrod's Miracle Morning. It's amazing. It's changed my life. The lifesavers are part of my daily practice. Maybe not all of them, especially because it's a pretty busy time right now, but I do my meditation daily. I listen to my affirmations daily. I have my vision board up in my living room where I look at it daily. I've got all my stuff on there, like all my big goals, conferences, everything is on there. I write down my gratitudes daily. I write down 10 things that I'm grateful for in my business, in my personal life. And then I listen to an audiobook for at least 10 to 15 minutes. So that's how I start my day. And it's super important, because as soon as I notice that I let go of that personal practice, that self-love, it's gone. Like my business is gone. I don't attract team. I don't attract customers. And it's because I'm not vibing on that high vibe. And I don't know how many of you are a believer of the law of attraction, but I definitely do. So how can we want people into our life like high vibing and energized if we're not like that ourselves? So yeah, biggest thing that I will want to tell all of you girls and boys, or whoever's watching, make yourself a priority. Like even if you're running this business, and even if the business is a priority, you should be your own priority, because you cannot look after anyone if you're not looking after yourself. So yeah, massive part of daily method of operation, self-love. Then coming to the business part, Facebook has recently changed their algorithm, so I don't know how many of you are aware of it. So when I first started this business, it was all about expanding the network and adding like 10 or more people a day. Now Facebook has changed, and it's actually not beneficial to add 10 people a day anymore. It's better if you're actually constantly talking to the people that are on your friends list. So my DMO now consists of engaging with at least 10 people a day. And how I do that is I go through my friends list. I make sure that I talk to 5 new people a day from my existing friends list. And then I go into groups and find the groups that really resonate with me. Like I've got my self-love groups, I've got my self-development groups, my travel groups, manifestation, all those things. And I go in there and I add value to the groups. I do posts, I comment on other people's posts. And if someone really resonates with me, whether they've liked my post or they've posted themselves, I reach out to them and I start a conversation. And genuinely just making small talk, just wanting to get to know them. No like hidden agenda, like, oh, I want you to be on my team. Maybe that happens down the line, but maybe it doesn't. So yeah, definitely engaging with at least 10 people a day, talking to them, making sure you're adding value. Talking about adding value, definitely doing your at least 1 post a day. I personally only do 1 because I'm not that active on social media. Like I'm not the person to post like 3 or 4. That's me. Other people are different. What I've found as well is Instagram is getting more and more popular. So doing Instagram stories have gotten me lots of engagement. And even just posting little things from my day, like my food or me walking down the street if it's a sunny day, showing the crazy amount of snow that is down here in BC. It's ridiculous. I'm drowning in it. I love it though. That's why I'm here. Just a kind of disclaimer. Yeah, just really showing people what you're about and sharing your story, because people don't buy what you sell. They buy why you sell it. So sharing your story. If you're having a bad day, share about it. Be honest, be raw, be vulnerable. Tell people what have been your hard parts, like when you've really felt down. Really just, and I've noticed, like for me personally, it's been self-love. Like I always struggled with my self-worth. That's always been my thing. And that's the main kind of agenda on my posts. And I've had lots of people talk to me about it, like people I haven't spoken to for like years and years coming to me like, oh my God, I love what you do. You really inspire me. Thank you so much. And that's what matters, right? It doesn't matter if they become a client. It matters if we touch a person's life. So I really try to go by the rule, like make at least 1 person smile a day. Somehow, like just add, because we've got such like bullshit lives sometimes. So really be that shining light in the person's life and add value. Something else I really do daily is, I don't know how many of you are using Facebook friends lists. I have curated quite a few of them. I've got one for my potential customers, my potential team, my MVP, my most valuable people. And I go into those groups for at least 5 to 10 minutes a day. And I go through and comment and love or haha on the posts. And with the new algorithms, the more I do that, the more my posts will be visible to those people as well. So that's part of my daily method of operation for sure. Sending a link a day, whether it be a potential customer or a potential teamie, a link a day makes the shitty job go away. I don't know how many of you have heard of this. The girls from Babe to Business definitely have. So sending at least 1 link a day, whether it be about the product or our opportunity, like we have something amazing to share. So, and what's the worst that can happen? They say no. Who cares? On to the next one. They might come back as well. Okay, talking about no's brings me to something else I wanted to talk about. And also daily, part of my weekly method of operation is follow-ups. Super, super important. I've learned this from Jessie. I can see Jessie is online today. The rule of, if I send the link, I follow up the next day. If they don't get back to me the next day, I follow up in 5 days. And if they then don't get back to me, I follow up in like a month. So I've learned that rule from the lovely Jessie. I love it. I think it's such a good way. And I have had, and so then people say no, because, you know, it happens. It's not the right timing. Totally cool. I've had so many people within my 8 months now come back. People who have said no. So if you get no's, they're just a no for now. I've had so many girls that said no to the business come back to me now. I've had so many customers who've said no at the beginning come back to me now. So again, bringing to the consistency, if you keep doing you and you keep posting and you keep showing up and you keep adding value, people will see that this is legitimate. It's not just this one of those things that she's going to do for a few months and then give up. You know, they see like, oh, fuck, this is actually working. And they see the change in you. Like, I've had so many people comment about my skin, my like eyes being like super white and poppy, and my hair growing super long. I've got it up right now, but yeah. So you are your best kind of seller, you know, like people see the change in you and they're like, oh, I want to have a part of that. I'm like, yeah, it's my magic beans. Like, that's what it is. It's no like biggie, you know. Yeah, let's see what else I've got here. Birthday messages, sending birthday messages every day. And also you can check them if I actually go onto their profiles, and if I see that they're not really active on Facebook and they're not really a friend of mine, I delete them. Oh well, but it's super good way to clean up your Facebook. Sorry, you're deleting you on your birthday, but oh well. And also, just generally, again, people love to get messages and not just going and commenting on their wall like happy birthday. They probably have 100 people do that. Actually going and sending that personal message saying, hey, happy birthday, hope you're having an amazing day. And then they get back to you, they thank you, and then you can ask again. You can ask, what did you get up to? Sometimes they'll tell you like it wasn't a great day, and then you can start a conversation. Again, maybe one of you are engaged with 10 people a day. Responding to team, it's probably one of my priorities, even though sometimes I know that I probably should be a little less and more on my own business. But yeah, responding to your team, super important, especially to your newbies. They need the guidance. Like, I know that I word vomited on so many people when I started. I almost ruined relationships because I just went, juice blast, health and empowering, page to business. And they were like, whoa, go away. So leverage off your mentor. If you're newbie, we don't get sick of hearing from you. We love seeing those chats pop up, like creating those freeway chats with your mentor and letting them help you seal the deal and help with your like objections. We are here to do that for you. That's what we're here for. So yeah, team, super important. Client care. So again, we do slightly differently to many of you. We've got like a program, the Health Done Program, that we've created around the Juice Plus. It's a 16-week program purely for women. So I have my 1 day a week where I go through my customers. I send them something from the program. I send them a personal message, ask them how they're doing. And then once a month, I would have a kind of client consultation with them, set up the time that works with them, and just talk about their goals and how they can achieve them. So yeah, client care is a massive one as well, once a week in my DMO. Trainings, like this one here, coming to trainings, so important. Hearing the stories from everyone else, so inspiring. This is like one of my favorite calls, and even though like I'm like far down the line in Team YOLO kind, I love coming on these because I love hearing all of your ladies' stories. It's so inspiring. We all have such a different take on the business. So every time I learn something new, and I get again a little bit from you, a little bit from you, and that kind of molds us. So going to your weekly team training, super, super important. But even more important, live events. Like I mentioned, my business took off after Vegas. My income has probably tripled or quadrupled even by now from then in the few months. It's incredible. It wasn't much back then, you could obviously guess, but still, like, it's hearing again those stories, meeting people in real life, meeting your team in real life, meeting your upline in real life. I remember when I met Lauren and I was like, oh my God, this lady is on fire. I can't wait to see her again in Phoenix. So incredible. And literally it just makes you understand the business as well. Like, this is a business. It's not just a hobby. It's a profession. It's not just some BS that we all do. So yeah, live events, like, make them happen. Like I said, I didn't have the money to go. I just put it all on my credit card, paid it off a few months later. So worth it. So worth it. And the last thing that I wanted to stop on the DMO is chasing your likes. So I've actually got most of my team and most of my clients from chasing likes. They see your post, and with them liking it, they give you permission to go and ask them about, like, to go and talk to them about it, because they obviously have interest about it. And people are often too afraid to come to you because they're still stuck in your own head. So yeah, definitely chasing your likes and just popping into their inbox like, hey, like asking how they're doing, and then maybe down the line be like, by the way, thank you so much for supporting me, liking my posts. Just wondering, is getting healthier and happier something you'd be interested in? If so, I would love to mentor you through our program. Or like if it was a product or a business post, be like, hey, thanks so much for liking. I don't know if this is for you, but I thought of you because if I were to send you more information, would you like to check it out? So yeah, those are my DMO things that I wanted to share with you. And definitely staying consistent. Like if you're hitting a promotion, that doesn't mean that you should put it on autopilot. Like, no, you should still continue working. It's not going to do itself. Like you still have to show up and treat it like a business. Make your calendar your boss, and don't let the little struggles get you down. Connect to your mentor if you're having a down day. I have connected to my upline so much when I've had my doubts, and she's picked me up so many times. So yeah, I'll hand it back to Sylvia, I guess, if you have any more questions.
Thank you. First of all, thank you so much. This was amazing. You said like a couple of things that really like popped out to me when you said another level, another devil. That was like, yeah, that's so true. That's what we say, you know, when you're trying to walk into another position, you have to become a whole new person that can
totally
be in that position, right? So that really resonated with me. And also when you said about putting the autopilot on, so today we had another call with Lauren in the morning, and then I had another call in the afternoon, and what's like coming back in every call today is the idea of putting yourself into voluntary stress, which means not getting comfortable. Which is what you were saying, you know, you were saying, okay, I'm good. I'm going to put the autopilot. That's what I did in different phases of my business as well. And that's what really kills your business, like making yourself comfortable. That really kills your progress. And something that Lauren said today that really like gave me a big kick in the butt, if I can say it, was like, it's not worth to delay your happiness. And that's exactly what you do when you put the autopilot. So that everything like resonated today. I'm gonna ask a question and then pass over if anyone has other questions. You said you put 16 new people on in 3 months. What happened? How did you do that? Because I think it's what we all want to know, because it's something that, you know, many times we struggle with really going wide on our team. So can you give us like some golden nuggets about that? What are you doing? Like, how did
you being myself? That's the main thing. Being yourself and sharing your message. Like, I remember I had so much interest after Vegas because I was posting about Vegas. I was posting photos with the girls. I was doing little lives, asking them about how they joined the business, how it's been going for them. And also doing Facebook Lives myself and getting really, really raw and vulnerable. Sharing my story, sharing how I got started, sharing all the bad times that I've had, sharing what I've learned. I often go and do lives about the books that I've read. I've gone through 11 books since I started this business. I'm such a self-development junkie. So yeah, I think Facebook Lives and being yourself and just sharing your story again. Because it's like I said earlier, people don't buy what you do, they buy why you do it. So they see you being happy, they see you shine that light, they see you vibe high, and they're like, I want this. And again, not being afraid to reach out. Like I said, most of my people haven't been people who have approached me about it, but I have gone and approached them about it. I have gone and said, look, I know you'd be amazing at this because, and then give them the legitimate reason. I know you are so caring. I know you want to help others. I know you want to create a travel fund. I know you're stuck in your business. I know you're stuck with your work. I know you need more money. There's so many reasons why this business would be for someone. And just going and telling them. And so Shani has taught us this CCC method. So it's for team. It stands for crazy compliment confidence. So you go and tell a person, hey, you're going to think I'm absolutely crazy, but need to tell you this, then compliment them on why they are so amazing. They're super loving, they're super caring, and be genuine about it. Like, don't just make this up, and then deliver it with confidence. So it doesn't matter if you do the first two steps and you're like, I don't know actually what to say. People will feel it. Like, walk the walk, talk the talk, be confident.
This, this is great. Love it. So it's really about being yourself, bringing yourself to the table, and also like thinking what this can be for other people. So really focusing on their leverage.
Exactly. Really making it personal, because like I said, there's so many reasons why this could work for someone. And some people just want to join because they want to earn a couple $100 more per month. And that's okay. And we got to love them where they're at. Not everyone wants this to be their full-time income. So again, reaching out to people with exactly that genuine interest and really showing them how this could work around their lives, because this business can be wrapped around everyone's life. It can be done with 30 minutes a day. So I believe each and every one of us has 30 minutes a day to invest into this business. Of course, it's not going to excel until you put like maybe 2 or 3 hours a day into it, but you can get it off the ground with 30 minutes a day.
That's awesome. Tasha is saying, I can't use my microphone. My question is, you said Bib is different to just what is it? It's different to just
Babes in business, as in to cheat in YOLO. I wouldn't say that Babes in Business necessarily is different. I think it's more that we have the Health Style Emporium. I don't know how many other teams have a program. Like Shani has gone and created this 16-week program, holistic health program, and we have lots of resources in there. We have meditation guides, we have monthly webinars, monthly challenges, and we give that kind of away for free with everyone that buys the product. So that's the only difference. I don't think that Babes in Business is necessarily different to any of the teams. I think that's still very similar to Team YOLO. Like, I've seen the resources in Team YOLO and it's very, very similar. I think it's more the fact that we have the Emporium as well.
Well, I think what we can all use is the Healthy Living Revolution website. We have like a lot of resources there. Now, I don't know if you guys checked it out lately, but now there are also like workout videos. There are so many resources that you can really give to your customers with that. And it's really about adding value and giving them a full experience, not a product, but a full health experience. So I think it's the same concept, right, Kat?
Yeah, exactly. It's adding value to your customers rather than just telling them like, oh, buy these pills and you'll be like a superstar. It's still like telling them about like how to become healthier, drink more water, like do your meal plans, go and work out, be outside, work with yourself, like work on your self-love, because health comes from the inside after all. So really being a good person and a good coach in that way. And yeah, the Healthy Living Revolution, definitely. I love the Shred 10. Like, I do that with my team. The Shred 10 is one of the best things to sell to your potential customers. Who wouldn't want to do that? Like, seriously.
So, and does anyone have other questions for Kat? Let's see. Kali.
Tasha stole my question. So.
Okay. But you see, like, she just talked about this program and we were like, okay, what is that? We're like, what can I get from that? And that's what we really want to create for our customers, right? We want to give them value. We want to give them something more than a product. And as she was saying, they buy us. So the more we can build an experience around them, the more they will also stay on the product, I think.
Yeah, definitely.
Of the books you have read, which book boosted your business in the most beneficial way?
Great question. I was actually going to bring that up and I forgot. So one of my main favorite books is The Big Leap by Gay Hendricks. I totally resonate with every single thing he's told in that book. It pretty much talks about how every time that you're about to succeed in something and you're about to like really go to the next level, the universe will send like 20,000 things to stop you. Like, it will make you physically sick. You might get ran over by a car. Like, this has actually happened to people. Like, one of my teammates, before she started this business, literally a car hit her. Like, what the fuck? Like, it's like literally the universe sending us all these obstacles because they're like, no, you want to stay in your comfort zone. So every time I have this now, like I have this another level, I'm like, no, Kat, this is your upper limit problem coming on. Please take a step back. You've actually got this. You want to go through this. So that was definitely one of my main ones, The Big Leap by Gay Hendricks. Jen Sincero's You Are a Badass. That was one of my first ones. Amazing. Changed my mindset about so many things. I'm currently reading The You Are a Badass at Making Money. And again, life-changing. The Universe Has Your Back by Gabby Bernstein. For sure. That was so many aha moments as well. Especially because I'm definitely a woo-woo kind of person. I love my crystals. I love my meditation. So hearing her take on like a spiritual entrepreneurship really, really touched my heart. What else? Jim Rohn's How to Build Your Network Marketing Business. It's only an hour long if you get it on Audible, and it's so good. Good old GoPro, of course, Eric Worre. Like, does that even need to be mentioned? What else have I got on The 5-Second Rule by Mel Robbins? Another one. Like, every time you kind of start thinking of all the reasons why you shouldn't do something, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and just do it. So yeah, those definitely were the main ones for me personally.
There is another question, which is, can you also expand on the way you put together Simon Mitchell's 10-day prompts with the How to Pitch Anything scripts?
Jessie, I know. Like, this is funny. I've done a video in Babes in Business about this, and obviously Jessie resonated with it. So I was doing Simon Mitchell's 10-day, I can't remember what it was exactly called, How to Boost Your Network Marketing Business. And then I also watched Simon Shawn's video, and I'm reading currently How to Pitch Anything. Okay, so many resources. Anyway, I put all of these together and I came up with this crazy thing last month that got me so many customers and so many team that it was ridiculous. I literally went and talked to people about the business, and I was like, look, like, I've got this program, I've got this opportunity, let me know if you're interested. But I need to know, like, give me a yes or give me a no. But I need to know, like, now. There's no time for maybes because I've got people waiting. I've only got limited spots available. So give me a yes or give me a no. And I got so many no's from it because, that's how the no thing started. Because Simon Mitchell told us, for 24 hours, go and get 20 no's. So I was like, okay, I'm doing it. I'm getting 20 no's in 24 hours. I couldn't. It took me 48 hours. I went like crazy. I went on my 30-day grid and messaged everyone, and exactly with that approach, like, hey, I don't know if this would be for you. I've got this amazing opportunity. I've got this amazing program. I think it would be for you. Just let me know if you're interested or not, but I need to know an answer. Just give me a yes or a no. Either or is fine, but let me know. And yeah, got some no's, got some yeses. It was really good. Because how annoying is it if people are stuck in that maybe phase, like, oh yeah, maybe I'll join. Maybe I'll do this. Maybe I'll buy the product. And you're like, wasting your time and energy on that person. Just be like, okay, give me that bloody yes or give me that bloody no, but like, let me know because I gotta go. I think that was the main one from there.
Love that. It's so powerful. Okay, awesome. Can I just share one thing that Cheryl said at the bootcamp in Vegas about the maybe phase? Her transition question is, okay, where do we go from here? I love that because they have to they have to give you an answer, whatever it is. So I'm using that a lot too. But I love this, and you also create scarcity, saying, I have people waiting.
Is you valuable? Like, that's something else that I kind of told the girls in Babes in Business, because you are valuable, and you want people to understand that you're not going there chasing them. They should be chasing you because you've got this amazing golden egg in your hands, and everyone wants a piece of it. Whether it be our amazing product, which has helped so many people, or it be our business opportunity, we have this. So people should be running after you rather than you chasing them. So making yourself valuable, again, the confidence thing, being sure about what it is that you've got to offer, and not just being like hiding and being like, oh, I don't know if I want to share it. And again, getting out of your head and into your heart. This business is not about you. It's about what you can do for other people.
Amazing. Thank you so much, Kat. I got so inspired from your share, seriously. Guys, do anyone else want to share something, ask something to Kat? I think no. Okay, so I would say we can wrap it up. Kat, you're doing amazing. I mean, you've been in the business 8 months and you have so much to share already. You shared so much value today. So I really want to thank you for this call, because I think it was really great to have your point of view on a lot of things. It was really powerful, and it really shows the heart that you put into this, and really seeing how this is giving you, like, how you're achieving success, putting your heart into it is just what we need to have reminded, you know.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much for having me. I feel so honored, and I'm like so nervous when I got on. I'm like, oh my God, I don't have anything to share. Like, oh.
Thank you again. So thank you so much, all of you guys, for being online, and we'll see you next week. Bye.